All right, this is a short introduction to my voice over IP telephone laboratory. We're going to take a look at the phones that I have connected, and of course some of my other laboratory toys. As we can take a short look here, I have a total of 7 phones here. There is an 8th phone that is connected at a remote location. In fact, it's connected at my desktop at work. So if you're calling in for an implementation and you happen to be dealing with me, there's a good chance that you'll be doing the testing with me on the 8th phone that's at work. But you'll see up on the top towards the left I have a couple of Polycom phones. They're registered. I have a Panasonic phone just to the right of that, and then just below that I have yet another Panasonic phone, and then looking further down I have 2 Panasonic phones. Now excuse me, I have a Polycom phone rather, and I have a Grandstream phone, all registered. Now looking just above the Grandstream phone, you're going to see that there is a Cisco. That is an analog telephony adapter. The cordless phone that's directly below that is the analog phone that's being serviced by the telephony adapter. Of course, that's also registered. As you'll see over here, you're also taking a look at my gateway portal. That is the internet portal for the router that I'm using for this network. Router being right there in the tower right there. The connection that I have is that I have a Cisco cable modem that's connected to a Netgear router. The cable modem is just that. There's no gateway. The most ideal situation that I've found for hooking up and maintaining a VoIP network is to not have a internet service provider gateway, but rather just have a straight modem and then connect a router to that. As I get into the screenshot portion, you're going to find out why. But that's the physical setup of the network. And of course, if you take a look behind that Panasonic phone, I have the phone bunny standing guard over the phones. He doesn't do much other than that. He just kind of stands guard. Now we get to see exactly why it is that I chose the equipment that I did. In specific, I chose a Netgear router that's connected to a Cisco cable modem. The Cisco cable modem, there's nothing to configure. It's simply a cable modem. So the router is going to be the significance here as far as configuring it. If we take a look first at the attached devices on my network, we'll let that load, and we'll see exactly the order that I put the devices in. The lower digits, 1 and 3, those are 2 Roku boxes that I have on my network. And then starting at 2.1 and moving down to 2.6, you'll see that these are, well, you can't see them because they don't have names on them. But these are all phones. I gave the phone static IP addresses in the range of 20s. That's for the sake of troubleshooting. If I need to do any troubleshooting, the first place that I look is here, and I'll see what physical address they are. This is also handy in case I need to reference that so that I can get into one of the phone's interfaces. I'll know exactly what IP addresses to look for. You'll see the computer that I am showing you this on is on a static IP address of .75. I have another computer on .76. It is currently sleeping. The other significant difference, if we look over in this page here, in the Netgear setup in the Advanced tab, under Setup, in WAN Setup, is right here. The SIP ALG. This is exactly where you turn it off. Leaving the SIP ALG turned on, and it is on by default. If you leave it on, it's a pretty good chance your phone's probably not going to register. If they do register, they're not going to stay there very long, and you're going to have difficulty throughout. So you hit that checkbox there to disable the SIP ALG, and that will keep your network up and running a whole lot better. So that's the basic gist of the gateway. Let's see if I can browse to a phone. That's going to be a Panasonic phone, so the web interface is turned off. Here you see that I got a Polycom phone, and because this phone was provisioned by my service provider, they pushed a config file that changes the default password, so you're going to see me typing in a slightly longer password. And there we go. I'm into the settings of, this is the VVX 400 that you saw earlier up on the rack, one of two of them. And that's it. That's how I've organized my voice over IP phone network and the other aspects of my network. And that's how I keep everything up and running, keep everything connected, and keep everything happy. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the phones and the White Bunny. Um, White Bunny is kind of keeps an eye on the phones. Doesn't do much else other than that. Thanks for watching.